Hey, what's going on, guys? MinDQ87B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2004. This is episode number 115 today for the 2006 Food City 500 here at Bristol Motor Speedway. You'll notice immediately we changed the paint scheme a little bit, actually. We swapped where the green was is now the black, and now where the black was is now green. I decided, I think, to have a different approach to the paint scheme, actually. I figured, why not? Let's just try to mix up the colors a little bit. I don't know. I was messing around with the colors just to see, like, hey, what could be a good little color palette here for the MB&A Pontiac. I figured, well, we're going to an aggressive short track, so why not make the car like inverted, like in a way, like a different variation of the color of the car, to put black on the front instead of the green, and the green in the back, where it kind of was like last season anyway. But I don't know. You'll have to tell me. Like, which paint scheme do you like better? Do you like this one, or do you like the previous one we've been running the last few races? Anyway, I just figured it'd be a nice little, change of paint scheme ever since. But anyway, we struggled a little bit at Darlington. We managed to get yet another top 5, though, so that's really nice and steady. But it ended up being a completely dominant day by this man who's running in the second spot now. Only 40 points is the difference, and well, going to Bristol, I'm pretty sure he has a little bit of something in his mind about what happened last time at Bristol. You'll have, like the Bristol Day race, that is. You'll have to see there. I think, well, we do have actually a shop edition as well. We're going to probably have to work on that. I don't think there's anything in the garage we can do. No, we can't. So in terms of shop edition, I actually didn't even think of what I wanted to do. Because this would be game bending. Decrease build cost. That's actually not that bad of an idea. Well, I actually didn't think of it this way. So, we're probably... Because, listen, I always keep saying this. I don't want to make the car too overpowered. Because we're already going to be having success enough as it is. I think we're still going to just keep doing more tire wear upgrades. So, let's do that for 12 races. We have the money for it, so we might as well just do it. Anyway, we only have about 3 races left with the sponsorship here with MB&A. Bristol is going to be a key race for us, seeing how we have engine efficiency and tire wear like nearly the high 70s. That's kind of what I'm looking for, really. We need to make sure we're able to actually go as long as we possibly can on these stints, so that way we don't get caught up by the Ward Burton or Mike Bliss glitch, because that's the one thing I'm fearing about this race weekend. We can't afford to have... Well, we managed to win the day race, but I want to make sure, like, we can prevent, like, what the night race had, like, last time, where we just got trapped, and we got the finish we got. But, so yeah, that's what we're going to have to deal with. I mean, same car as we had at Darlington, we're just going to have to work around it. Let's see what we can do. We go back to back in the Food City 500. Alrighty, so, I made a drastic change to, like, the gear ratio setup for one particular reason. To make sure that we can go as long as we possibly can going into the final stint. So basically, what third gear is what fourth gear was, essentially. I made sure I matched it, and we got a pole with a 15-15, we just got the pole actually. So the AI had gotten a lot quicker. So we got our second pole of the season. We start alongside with Jeff Gordon. So I'll give you my plan of attack after pre-race ceremonies.
Welcome, everyone, to Bristol, Tennessee for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the Food City 500. As usual, 43 cars will start this race, and when they get lined up to take the green, they'll take up more than half the racetrack.
I think the old phrase "rubbin's racing" explains exactly what we're going to see in this one. Tight, fast racing with a lot of bumping and banging for position. Just what these NASCAR fans love to see.
The 56 car has improved his standings with some of the drivers, but has also gained another rival.
Well, sometimes you just get along better with certain drivers on and off the track than you do with others. He should remember that having friends in the garage is a lot better than having enemies, though.
Jeff Gordon is showing the importance of consistency this year.
It's amazing, isn't it? This guy is finishing in the top 10 week in and week out. That's what makes him hard to beat at the end of the year.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
It's all about making sure we beat the Ward Burton glitch, because it almost always occurs. It's not 100% though, so this might backfire in my face. You gotta take risks if you want to win a championship, right? So we're gonna go start with it. It's a longer second gear than I hoped. So now actually we're gonna be side by side with Jeff Gordon. I almost said Dale Earnhardt Jr. for some reason. And we're gonna have a little bit of less acceleration going into the corner, but we have a little bit of rubber with Jeff Gordon, and we're gonna have to gain that back at some point, probably at Talladega. Now it's just all about keeping the clean air, and when it gets to that certain point of the race, just save fuel. Like, we're going to use that fourth gear as a makeshift fuel saving gear. That way we don't give as much RPMs going up to the middle of the corner. I think like the highest we'll get is like maybe 7,000, and it's if I throttle it all the entire way through. Meanwhile, we're going nearly 8,000 plus. So that's going to burn a lot of fuel. It's hard for me to explain as I'm just like trying to drive and dominate the race. And also cleanly, I can't let a single guy go by because I think the car is a little bit slower than last season's car, despite having the improved statistics for some reason. So it's just all about just surviving until the first pit stop, capitalize on the glitch, and see if we can catch those championship favorites like Stewart and Harvick. Catch them a lap down or whatnot. For now, I'm just going to focus on driving as Ryan Newman tries to think about making a move to the outside. We let the bottom open. Mark Martin's trying to come down there for the second spot away from the Rocket Man, Ryan Newman. He has not been showing he's not been having that great of a season besides the Bud Shootout victory, though. So hopefully his luck may turn around. Honestly, we need more different drivers in the front. The more they battle and the more I lead or whatnot, the better it is for me in the long run. So I got to make sure we're able to stay away from all that and just run away with it. Uh-oh, we let the bottom open already, and Tony Stewart's there. We're gonna have to let him have it for now. That's not what I wanted to see at all. That is definitely not what I wanted to see. Especially since the car is already starting to fall off just a tad, because I guess it's just me over-driving it or whatnot. We had a great car last year, so I don't know. Things may change. Like, the setup has not really been changed that much. Like, it was just very loose. So I decided to put a little bit more on the spoiler, and whoa, my goodness. Just change the spoiler up a little bit, and that's really about it, really. Unfortunately, we had to let that spot go, and he's we might have to make some adjustments to this thing. I'm not sure what. I might need to lower the tire pressure, actually. I don't know. I definitely need more grip with this thing. So maybe we'll just bring it down to 24 and see if that helps in the second stop. Or we'll just have to see anyway. Well, we got some lap traffic already. That's going to be a key factor in this race. Make sure Tony Stewart doesn't go around all those guys. I know it's kind of out of my control. I'm just a catbird seat behind. Just got to make sure we can try to get through to all these lap cars, because I know they're never really a good sign. Yeah, I know Ricky Rudd's all over my back bumper. It's just more about, I mean, we're almost halfway within this run already. That's how fast you can go at Bristol here. It's also how fast the fuel burns, too. The best case scenario is everyone comes down the pit road and the Ward Burton glitch occurs. We'll be good. I just want to. The main thing is Tony Stewart needs to get in there, as our right front nearly gets Ward already. Well, all right. So the car's not really falling off. It's just I'm overdriving the corner, I think. Like, the lap times are kind of like still the same. So I don't know if I want to make an air pressure adjustment or not. Maybe I will. 15.2s is fine. Yeah, stepping it up is fine, but the leader has to get through all that traffic. Oh, that is a lot of traffic. Tony Stewart's going to have a hard time getting through all that, I think. Now is our time to pounce. Definitely it's our time to pounce. We definitely got to go pounce. I am getting up on the wheel, Sheldon. Just give me a moment. We have to go around all this lap traffic, though, as we're halfway on fuel. For God's sake. Well, so now the Ward Burton glitch will still maybe occur. This could be interesting, actually. Like, for sure we have to come on in, but we're going to have to be so far behind. We're going to be in 17th, but our tires are destroyed. I still say we should come on in. It wasn't even that bad of a contact, though, either. We're going to lower the air pressure just by 1. No other adjustment, I want to say. I want to get some more grip going into the corner. It's going to cause more wear, but that's okay. We're going to have fresher tires. All right, not so much luck so far. I mean, that's fine. We're going to be in the back anyway. We're going to be in the very far back, which is going to be concerning. Like, very concerning, actually. It's going to be single file. Yeah, that's a concern, isn't it? It's all right. We shake those off. We'll reset ourselves.
We're starting in the back. So
yeah, we're going to have to reset ourselves here. That's it. That's okay. Just reset ourselves, and we'll just get it right back up here. It's all about that championship mentality that we have to have, though. We just gotta. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to claw our way back as best we can here, especially since now I have dirty air versus him having cleaning air. It's okay. It's not like we're having the slowest car in the grid anymore now. We have, in fact, we have the fastest or second fastest car in the grid. As we have to give Ashton Lewis a little bit of a nudge. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, he impressed at Homestead. So now it's all about just getting through this as fast as we can, and then the glitch should occur as we give Jerry Nadeau a "Hey, how you doing, bud?" type of slam here. We're just gonna have to claw our way back up here, so I might be a little bit quiet from this point forward. I need to be super duper careful.
Only 15:54. Whoa, that was a quick lap. That pass was for position. Nice job.
Yeah, I'm just bullying everybody out of the way right now. I'm just doing what old school Bristol used to do. Bump and run, bump and run. Like, as you can tell, like, the side of my car is kind of like caved in a little bit. We're gonna have to repair some of this damage because I'm being uberly aggressive around everyone. We're almost back inside the top 20, which is really good, but time-wise, delta-wise, we're still far back. But now the leader's gonna have to manage to go through all this traffic like I am. That's just how fast like all these cars could get lapped down or whatnot. So now we've got Kenny Walsh, who's always going to be a moving chicane no matter what you do. You want to know how we do with moving chicanes? We bump them. That's right. That was just Bristol, baby. I'm sorry, it's Briggle. It's Briggle, baby. So now they should all start coming it down pretty soon. Oh gosh. I fear that they don't come down pit road. Well, they do. It all depends on this man right here, the 22. It all depends on this man right here. Will he cause the glitch? Will it be Fittipaldi that caused the glitch? Will it be Mike Bliss that caused the glitch? I don't know. I know I'm abusing an exploit here. But you do what you gotta do in order to win a championship, bud. If you know the system, you play the game, you play to win. I mean, that's the same thing with esports. You gotta find the bugs, use the exploits to your advantage. You don't cheat, but you use the exploits that are in the game that was left by the developers, not like using a cheating software. Oh gosh. And that's all you gotta do. Just use what resources you have and take advantage of it. Yep, the pit cycle is commencing. Now is when we decide who's gonna ruin this race. The main thing is I want to make sure that 20 car gets in. And the 20 car is indeed in. Okay, so that's huge. There comes Mike Bliss. Here comes Mike Bliss. That's the big one. That's a big one. Will he be the one that causes it? Because we'll just come on in when that occurs. When that does occur, because now Tony sorts a lap down. He's trapped. I mean, if it doesn't occur, we could try one more stop. Maybe. Maybe. It's going to have to be long, though. We're going to have to do some fuel-saving antics. That is if it doesn't occur. So I don't know where Ward Burton is. We're not going to be... And there it is! There is the glitch! It happened! And there it is! And there it is. Was it Ward? Oh, what the heck? Oh, no, it wasn't even because of that! It was Ricky Rudd! Oh, what the heck? That wasn't even because of the glitch. What the heck? Was he out of gas? And it just causes a pileup. What the heck? Plan failed successfully? I mean, we have to come in now. But plan failed successfully. Alrighty, well, I don't know how I feel about this because I know I kind of damaged the car up a little bit. We're not going to get the lead off the pits. We should be like P1 or P2 or P3 anyway. That's where we were last time. So now this pit stop matters. So we went from 41st to 3rd by not really exploiting the glitch. You can't blame me for trying to exploit. Why are we stopped? For exploiting the glitch on this one. Oh, here's Ward Burton. He's going to get in front of us.
Most of the field stayed out that time, so there will be a lot of cars in front of us.
Oh. So where are we at then? How do we go from 3rd to 15th? What the heck? What happened? Did some people stay out or something? Oh, we're in a hornet's nest! Jeff! Okay. That was not me, I don't think. We went from 3rd to like 15th, 16th. What the heck, man? What was that? They just slid up right into me, I think.
1780.
Yeah, he just slid up right into me.
About 4 seconds on the leader.
Oh, my days. I feel like I'm back in the doggone truck series. Well, I don't want to repair this stuff. I need to get out of this mess. Oh, shit. Shit. I did not mean for that. That was not a good restart for me. Now we have to go to the bottom and just stay there. What in the world? What is going on in this race? Who's leading? Dale Jarrett is over Mayfield, who's already having some shenanigans earlier the year. At either at Atlanta, yeah, I think it was Atlanta where Mayfield just whatever. What is going on with this race? Honestly, hopefully we don't mess up the car anymore. And why are the leaders coming down the pit road? Why did they not come? Well, that was Mayfield, so that's another spot. But what the? Man, the AI can be a little silly sometimes. All right, come on, Casey. I don't want to give you the bumper, baby. Excuse me, Robbie Gordon. Imagine getting passed by Casey Mears, Joe. Now you got to get passed by me, who's also a lap car. So now we're back in the top 10. So now we're 4.5 seconds back. So we're gonna get around all these two lap. Now we're underneath the apron. We can't on any grip down there.
15:28.
So now it's time to now it's time for me to be a little bit quiet just to try to get around these lap cars. So this has really jumbled up the lineup, hasn't it? So now we got Scott Wimmer in the top 10. I mean, to be fair, this is where Mike Bliss got his first top 10 of his career. So Scott Wimmer gets lessons learned from Mike Bliss to score a top 10 at Bristol at the Food City 500. So yeah, we got around most of the lap traffic anyway. Now we just got to get around the actual competitors. And I can't believe I'm saying Scott Wimmer. We give him a little nudge. Welcome to the Cup Series, my guy. As we take the number 7 spot. I think Labonte's, no, not P6. We gave a little nudge to our former ally there. Now he's back to neutral. How about that? Now we're going to go sliding underneath. And Steve Park is in the 6th position, legitimately. And Kenny Wallace has a top 5. That's not good news for Dave Dunn if he wants to take over that 23 ride. Not a good sign. As Jeff Burton, despite having that issue earlier, was sliding up into us, now has his engine expire. That is not a good news there for the mayor of South Boston, as Greg Biffle eats the ball. So this is a weird sight to see. I'm trying to pass the 30 and the 23 for a spot. This is just a weird sight to behold.
The 23 car isn't going to let you buy easily.
Yeah, he's not going to let me buy easily, but I'm not going to let him buy easily either. So here comes Kenny Wallace, ready to give us a little bit of rubbing down there. Well, that's what happens, buddy. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Don't get mad at me for just pushing me all down here. I just slid up right back into you, buddy. I have no assists. Remember that. That's your own fault. It's all on you. Oh, there we go. You want to fight? You want to fight? You want to fight me? I don't think you want to fight me. You don't want to fight me, Mr. Kenny. You don't want to fight me. I promise you. I know this is for a spot, but you don't want to fight me, my dude. That's what I thought.
The 30 car up high. Made it into the top 5.
All right, we finally made it into the top 5. Took me that long to get around the 30 car. So now we got Jimmy Johnson and Ryan Newman, the class of 2002, are settling in 4th and 3rd respectively. It's all about now is if we can catch the second Ward Burton glitch that may occur after every pit stop.
15:35.
Let's see if that actually does occur. We have about 50 laps to go, and we will have to make one more stop regardless. So that's why I'm not worried about the saving fuel right now. There's Jimmy Johnson right there. We're actually gaining on him quite a bit. Surprisingly, the silver bullet and the race. Oh my gosh. I need to be really careful now. That part is red. Those two parts are red. I can't afford an engine blow up here for my own negligence. I have to be careful from this point forward. This car has already taken a lot of beating. I gotta make sure we're able to actually finish the race. Pit cycle is already commencing. Jeff Gordon's coming in and all that stuff, trying to do something about that. That's Ward Burton. That's Ward Burton down there. That's a little bit earlier than I hoped that would be. Ward Burton was one of the first ones to come down. That was a little bit earlier than I hoped it would be. So now, the interesting thing is, watch it. Yep, there it is. There's the Ward Burton glitch. Now we got to get around Jimmy Johnson before we cross the start-finish line. We got to have one corner to do it.
3.5 seconds behind the leader.
Going to use the 184 as a pick. We give him a little bit of a bump. No harm, no foul. We take P4.
Remember that one. Car number 184.
Okay, as the car checked up on me.
65. Dig, buddy, dig,
Yep,
dig,
the
dig.
Ward Burton glitch strikes, but it's, for the wrong reasons. It came at an unfortunate time. I really didn't want him to come out that early. The car's still fast, even with all this damage, but we still got to come down anyway, and this is our final stop, so we have to do it. All right, so it's the Dale and Dale show. It's a pretty normal top 5, just surprisingly. So it's a pretty normal top 5. I don't know where anyone else is, if they've been in the backstretch. Yeah, I kind of want to keep it as it is. We got to repair this damage, though. See how many spots we lose. Well, there's Dale, Jarrett, and there's Dale Jr. All right, we got to repair this damage. It was much needed repair, so we had to go take care of it. Hopefully we can finish the race.
We got some cars who didn't pit up front. Watch for traffic to stack up behind.
Interesting. So we had some people staying out as I messed up the start right then and there, and now we're on the outside line. This is not where I wanted to be. I don't want to be here. Thank you for clearing. Thank you.
43, 55.
Oh my goodness me.
His bumper's gonna get real wide next time.
Thankfully that wasn't it was a 60, but it went down to 58.
Some time.
So thank you for yeah, no friends today it seems. Car's still fast, thankfully. It actually corners a lot better now since I have the
15,
tire pressure in 25, and that's David. What the hell is going on there?
Keep racing him clean. You're starting to gain his respect.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to get that back at some point. I want to have as many friends as we can, like on our department or whatnot. Just friends. Just nothing like dumb teammates or whatnot. We're not having any of that.
All right. Hey, look out.
We just keep really bumping into Jimmy Johnson, like a lot. I'm trying to tell him to get out of my way. It's a short track, my guy, and I really am just being an asshole to Jimmy. Yeah, I lost his respect. Oh well. We're gonna have to get that back at Talladega. But we're in 7th place now. And oh crap, I gotta get around this moving chicane again, and he's for a spot. Are you kidding me?
23 car.
How did he get a much faster pit stop? I don't even know. We're gonna have to get around this guy safely somehow.
15, 35.
And Junior is not exactly the slowest car in the garage either.
About 5 seconds on it.
He's definitely blocking that bottom. Props to him for that.
23 is throwing a block on
But
it.
we're bumping everybody that bumps it gets the bottom for us.
15, 38. You're closing on the leader.
Thank you for the free spot. This one I'm worried about because he's at max. We're gonna have to run and hide from him at some point because he's gonna send us to the Shadow Realm, and I own the place. So how can you send me there?
That speed will get us to the
To the pits of hell, maybe. He's gonna be really wide on the bumper as we go down the inside. Screw you.
Don't be surprised
That actually
if
helped.
you
Thank
back
you.
to that. We're in the top 5.
That actually helped. Thank you.
We're clear. 15,
We used the AI's aggression system against them. And Jerry Nadeau is in P4. We have to go through all this junk just to get up to him. Did he stay out? I'm pretty sure he's the one that stayed out. As the leaders have all pulled away, we're about 6 seconds back. We just have to get around all this mess, and once we do, we're golden. I think we're golden if we can get around all this mess, but the problem is, it's Bristol.
He's pretty much had it with you.
Yeah, I've had it pretty much had it with a lot of people, really.
15,
Like Hermie Sadler.
Come on, buddy, push it.
Well, less than 20 some laps to go. I don't even realize how fast this race has gone by. We're not leading the race either. We're not even gaining on anybody. We might have to hope for another caution to come out. Yeah, it's just more about trying to get around all this traffic.
We're catching them, buddy. Stay
Yeah, in terms of like,
Just
we're like 6 seconds back, but now the leader is caught up in a massive traffic jam. So we would have to take advantage of this as soon as we possibly can, but we got to get around Brian Vickers and Jerry Nadeau, man. We need to get at these two cars out of the way. I know Jerry's for a spot, and Brian isn't, but Brian needs to get out of the way. It's either that or welcome to the Cup Series, Brian. That's what happens when you get in my way, especially if you're a lap car. Steve is catching. He's 2.5 back now. We just have to make sure we don't kill the car, but we have to get around these guys. Got Jerry Nadeau alongside now. We have to take the 4th spot away from him. He's going to have his first time in a 5 in a while as we scrape the wall. SKILL space USE. No, my gosh, I can't even spell it correctly. That's how much of a skill issue this is. SKILL space ISSUE. That's what happened.
You're closing on the leader. Fuel tank ought to be about half empty.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be tight.
15:35.
I need to be very aggressive. I need to be very aggressive to get around this 01, and we're not going to be able to do it. He is really holding us up here. I really don't appreciate this. I need this clean air. I need to get up to them as fast as possible.
15:68.
Yeah, I understand the tires are completely shot at this point. We can't afford a pit stop. There's no way we can.
Is coming right.
It's just so annoying though. I'm faster than the 01, but I just can't get around him.
15:35.
He's just diving it in there so good. I can't get him. What the heck? There we go. Fake eye. You give him a shove. Understandably so, he's angry with me, but we have to race it uberly aggressive. We had to let our Philly side catch up. Wait, someone took the lead. Uh-oh, we gave up the bottom, but wait, Jerry did not either. And we both screwed each other out of a top 5, and understandably so, Jerry is very pissed. Understandably so. People are coming out of the pits for some reason. Our car is destroyed. We're trying to get ourselves back up there as best we can.
He can try something if he catches you.
You know, at this point he might, because that 01 car is really fast. Coming up on 10 laps to go here. I'm actually recording this on a microphone actually now, instead of just actually doing the race. I don't know why my microphone died. Just like Atlanta too, for some reason as well. So anyway, we're still trying to hold off the 01 at 29, because man, I hope Jerry Nadeau just really doesn't come back to like really hurt us here. As we're gonna try to go around this 184 car. Get these fuel fillers out of my way, for God's sake. As we're running low on fuel. This is all about, and the caution has come out. The caution is out. I'm not 100% sure where or what or why the caution has come out. We'll have to go see as we find out. There's the debris caution coming off of Greg Biffle's car, apparently. A debris caution brings out a late race restart. That is going to be harsh for us. We're not even going to think about pitting. Or as we're getting ready to set up for this late race restart, it's Dale Jarrett, Ryan Newman, Steve Park in the P3 position. Dale Jr. our 4th and ourselves in 5th place. Jerry Nadeau is really right all over the back of us still. He's really close by as well. Got to make sure we don't get rammed by him, because he is out for blood as we leave the bottom open. That's a huge mistake almost already. He's got to hold on to it for 3 more laps or so. We're just trying to keep the car in one piece at this point. We're just trying to limp to the finish. The car is so destroyed we can't even make any progress towards the front pack anymore. Dale Jarrett is still having a good lead now over Ryan Newman. Now I think he's set sail, ready to go, and his single file restarts here. as Jerry Nadeau is really close to our back bumper. He's going to give us a tap, and we nearly lost it there. If that wall was not there, we would have lost it right then and there. So thankfully that wall was right there. Otherwise, our day would have been done. So 1 lap to go for Dale Jarrett. I think he's going to have this one easily as our fuel is very low. Harvick's ready to make a pass on Jerry Nadeau behind us in the mirror. He's going to take 6th place away. You know, he's pretty much a championship fighter as well along with us. But now it's going to be Dale Jarrett with a victory today. We come home in P5 with a mangled up race car after being an absolute bully of a driver today. Kenny Wallace 9th, Johnny Benson 10th, Jerry Nadeau 7th. Really good day for the MB2 guys as well.
Lots of caution laps were run in this race.
Yeah, I'm sure the drivers would have rather seen more green flag laps, especially the guys who ran out front most of the race.
The MBNA car finished the race in the top 5.
All the guys on that team should be very happy with their performance.
The 56 car has someone new to look out for on race day.
Well, when you're out there beating and banging on guys, some feathers are bound to get ruffled. Maybe after some time to cool off, they'll be back to racing with clear heads.
From all of us here at EA Sports, thanks for joining us today. Next up is Texas.
I am terribly sorry about my microphone going out there, but here's the man of the hour, Dale Jarrett. Survived all the chaos there and the glitches and exploits that have been occurring in that race as he takes his first win of the season in the UPS Ford for Robert Yates Racing. Unfortunately for us, we did not get the finish we hoped we would get, but still, another top 5 nonetheless for us. Really good solid start to the year, having 6 top 5s in a row. You know, really good stuff there for the MBNA car, but we, as you saw without my commentary, a lot of scrap going on. A lot of scrap during the entirety of the race. We made a lot of enemies. Not 100% sure how I would feel about this. I mean, I'll just say this from right then and there as well. So as we take a look at the results here today, we have Dale Jarrett along with the big victory with 28 laps led, alongside with Ryan Newman, who also led a good portion of this race too. He led 33 laps as well. A podium finish, though, for Steve Park, though. That is something great to see. Of course, Dale Jr. 4th, ourselves 5th. Kevin Harvick ended up with P6 today. Of course, this is also still the voiceover. Jerry Nadeau will end up coming in 7th today after from 42nd place, actually. He came from 2nd last on the grid to P7. What an awesome finish by the 01 car. He was driving aggressively out there today and also avoided that glitch as well. Glad to see him have a good finish. Kenny Wallace 9th, and of course Johnny Benson in P10 here today, with both the MB2 cars also finishing inside the top 10 today. As we take a look at the rest of the field, anything notable? Oh, we have David Green to finish 13th. Ashton Lewis ended up with P15. That's also nice to see. And, of course, Hermie Sadler ended up being in the top 20, it looks like, as well. As we take a look at the rest of the field there. It ended up being, like, just Jeff Burton being in last place. And Scott Wimmer also finished 35th. Not really a good showing for the rookies, besides, like, Brian Vickers maybe swimming in 26. He's going to lead the Rookie of the Year standings now, it looks like, here. But that's all she wrote for this race. I remember that this was also cut out as well, so this is actually my 2nd time recording this message. But that'll do it for today's episode of NASCAR Thunder 2004. I am so sorry my microphone got cut out there. I don't even remember where it got cut out upon. It was just no warning, no nothing. It just died. Like, my earpiece just died, like the microphone part of it anyway. I have no warning about it, no nothing. So if I was quiet, sorry about that. Like, I know we had some fights and scraps with Jerry Nadeau. We had a lot of rivals that we got during that race. Like, as you can see here, we had Ashton Lewis, Kenny Wallace, Jerry Nadeau all ready to pounce on us. You saw, like, in the end of that race that Jerry was out for blood, my guys. They were out for blood. And I don't blame them. I drove like an absolute asshole today. I just drove like a Philadelphia person, honestly. So it makes a lot of sense anyway. We got some parts coming in for Texas next week, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It helps out the channel quite a bit. I am so sorry once again, my microphone just died out. So next time, I'm just going to put my microphone like on charge as I'm recording from this point forward. So hopefully something like that will never occur again. My apologies once again for the lack of professionalism there, but that's okay. And as always, we will see you guys in the next one at Texas Motor Speedway. See you guys next time.